Okay. Whoa, hey. It's very reflective. All right, this is the JUFINX X1 Turbo Fan. You know, I've kind of been wanting one of these for a little while, just a small handheld battery fan that I can use to, of course, that I can use to just either, you know, blow off the keyboard or even some tools that I use on the weekend. So without getting out a big blower, or compressed air, because, you know, that's wasteful. So this came along and I thought I'd give it a try. Open, please. Open, please. There we go. All right, cool. We got the user manual. Super handy. Some foam, and there's the little fan. Look at that. So it's plasticky. It's got kind of a rubbery grip feel on it there, which is kind of nice. A little trigger to run it, I believe. Intake, USB-C charging. There is a USB-C cable there. Some nice adapters. Whoa, hello. Some adapters that we can use, and a box of other stuff. Oh, look at that. Holy smokes. Excuse me, box. Nice little pouch. Oh, look at that. Nice little cleaning kit, some brushes. So that's kind of a bonus for this. Wasn't expecting that, but that'll come in handy. And I'm guessing these just kind of, oh, maybe that comes off. That's what the instructions are good for. So I'll look at that here in a second. But for now, let's go ahead and power it on. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and charge it. And then when I come back, we'll power it on. Okay, we are charged. Hold this button down for a second. Lights come on to let us know that it is on and full battery. And then we hold this down and it goes to town. Holy smokes. This thing is, pardon me, things are blowing everywhere. This thing is more powerful than I expected it to be. I believe that you can set the power. There we go, that was full power. Now we have low. Oh, much more gentle. And it stays on. Let's go to 2. That's kind of nice. So it will stay on. Or you can, if you're on the full power, you got to hold that trigger down. But you can see why, because it is fairly powerful. So there you go. I think this is going to work out great. Like I said, I've got some reading to do in the instructions. Actually, the instruction book isn't bad, other than that's not the language I read. Here we go, English. So it tells us a little bit. I mean, you can actually read it, which is kind of nice. How many of you have gotten those tiny little instruction booklets that you can't read? They're absolutely useless. So you can actually read those. So that's kind of nice. And it's got a warranty, which is also kind of nice. So, you know, there you go. Replaceable parts that go on there. This looks like it's threaded. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Now, let's blow some pages. Whoa, jeez. Is it powerful? You tell me. Okay, so this thing is pretty great. So there you go. That is the JUFINX portable turbo fan. I'm kind of excited about that. So go out and grab one for yourself if you're as excited as I am.
Okay, let's take a quick look at the JUFINX turbo fan. There's many devices like this on the market. I own a few. This one's pretty good. It does not try to be anything other than the fan. That's one thing I like. Some of these try to be vacuums and fans, and they turn out to be not really great at either job. But this one is just a fan, USB-C charge. It does come with different tips. I don't find them to make a huge difference, but some of them are a little bit larger. This one seems to be kind of the sweet spot for me, but has a couple different modes. Turn it on here. So in this mode with 3, it's the strongest, and then you just pull the trigger here. Get the stuff off my desk. All right, and then to change you just thread them off and throw them on. And there you go. Pretty simple. Now it also has, take this off. It also has this other mode where you can lower the power, and in this mode, it stay on. It'll stay on in these modes 1 and 2 will stay on by itself. You don't have to hold the trigger down. But in mode 3, you have to keep the trigger held down. These are kind of a light breeze. 2's fairly fast. But in mode 3, you gotta that's all there really is to it. And again, give you multiple different tips. I think you'll probably find one that works for your need. And stick with that unless you're using it to inflate something. Probably won't change it out. Again, I like this one for sort of cleaning off dust out of it. That's all there is to it. It comes with a pretty thick manual, but it's really just like a dozen languages of the same information. The box, I think it has a 2-year warranty. But overall, it does come with a USB-C cable as well. But overall, nice little dusting fan. Not a lot of money. I think it has 1100 milliamp hour battery. And yeah, 1100 milliamp. It's kind of middle of the road. That's probably about half the capacity of other ones I have, like this one. But you can see it's smaller and much lighter. All right. That's all there is to say about it. It's a pretty nice unit. Thanks for watching.
This is the Turbofan X1 by JUFINX. You got a lot of tools with this, so you can use this to blow leaves, you can use it to blow dust off tables, get through dusty corners. You can use this to blow up inflatable items like balls, dinghies, things like that, swimming pool, floaties, anything really. It's super powerful for this little handheld thing. So technically you just turn this on, you press this long press, and there's a button here, and you just turn it on. As you can see, everything went flying. It is very powerful. And it comes with a lot of different pieces. You've got a long nozzle, so you just basically screw it off. So this one kind of is angled. You can use this to inflate things with a hole size like that. Then you've got a shorter one and a very short one. You've got your USB-C charging, which just goes in there. And you also have a case, which is always nice. I love it when they provide cases, just especially when there's so many little parts here. And then you've got all these various parts. And this is all to clean. You can use this to clean your keyboard, your computer, nooks and crannies. You've got different angled brushes, soft brush, fan brush, cleaning brushes. You've got you've got a lot of different things in here to help you keep your technology dust free. So highly recommend one of these for everyone. You can use it for so many things. I mean, imagine using this as a leaf blower. Totally works. Very powerful.
Hey everyone, Beverly here with One Better. Today we are reviewing this little turbo fan. This is an excellent little product. It is chargeable. It comes with a little charger, USB, goes right here in the bottom of the unit. So you can see it is very compact, lightweight, easy to use. It comes with 4 different attachments here to direct the wind where you would like it to go. Great printed owner's manual. I love that. So I'm just going to show you, I got this mainly to keep dust out of my keyboards, but since using it, I've already found so many other uses. So you just power it on by holding this button down. and it will light up. There we go. And then you just pull the trigger. So I'm going to clean my keyboard real quick. I have on this attachment that is the smallest and most direct. Blows all the dust right out of there. So very compact. I did use this on a space heater to clean the vents. I do have the little tool that you use to vacuum out your dryer vent, but this will help blow some of that stuff that's maybe too far to get to loose, so then you can vacuum it out. This would be great for your return air to dust those vents, any of your AC vents, fans if you don't want to totally disassemble them. But a great little tool, very compact, easy to charge. It's only 5 inches in length. That's just under 2.5 inches wide. A great little product. Charges fast as well.
Like I say in my review, it's lightweight, handheld, portable. Got your USB charger right there. Battery lasts about 2 hours, then you have to recharge it. Can't really show you how it works right now. It's not snowing. Definitely good for a light snow, especially fresh fallen snow on your windshield. You need to just zoom it off before you drive off. Perfect. If there's a heavy snowfall, especially ice on top of the snow, you definitely want to pull out your big snow brush. But I mean, like I said, for a light snowfall, it's definitely a good buy. You wouldn't believe how powerful the force is when you're spraying it. So yeah, I'd say it's a good buy.